Welcome back, everyone, to this Baltimore Ravens franchise. We are here in season number 2, about to start the preseason. This team coming off a Super Bowl victory. What can they do in season 2? Can we repeat? We'll see. I believe with this team, it's possible. I think there's actually more depth in this team now with the draft picks, some free agent pickups. This team, I think, should be a good one. But we'll check out just the highlights of the preseason here of some of the draft picks and some of the younger guys. So our first game here was in Arizona. It's good to see what the first team defense can do as well. You see Carson Palmer still around, Larry Fitzgerald still around. So there's a spot right there with Webb and that safety position. Who's going to be the starting safety? You have 3 guys competing at Webb, Levine, the rookie Weems. It's going to be interesting to see what can be done here in the preseason. See David Johnson in there, Weddle with the tackle. So the defense here, first team defense, a little slow off the start here in the first preseason game. I mean, the Cardinals definitely have still a solid offense. As you see a touchdown there, the Gresham, Kamala Correa in coverage now, outside linebacker. So that'll be interesting. Can he keep up in coverage? So now we'll just move to the offensive side. See what the first team offense can do. See if Josh Gordon can get in. There's Josh Gordon trying to come down with his first catch as a Raven, but drops it. He's going to be a big-time guy if he can step up, because Steve Smith retiring. There's Perryman. Solid. Probably was the best receiver last year. Like I said, Steve Smith retired. Can Gordon fill that role? As you saw, Steve Smith in the Super Bowl just getting nuts. So here's Gordon again. Kind of difficult catch. Can't come down with it. So he's going to have to make those catches for sure. Would like to see him make those catches. So the first team defense, see if they can improve here in the second drive. As you see, Su'a Cravens, he missed the tackle there, the free agent pickup, but Timmy Jernigan there to pick it up. So good penetration. That's very good to see. We'll just move along in this game. And there is Zachary Orr. You know, we let him go. We picked him back up. I actually liked him last year. And if he can do well in this preseason, I don't think he'll start, but if he does well, he will get plenty of playing time in the regular season. And there's Malcolm Mitchell. Picked him up in free agency. I always liked him out of Georgia. Comes down with the catch. He can definitely have a big role in this team as well. So you see, go for the rookie, Whitaker. He's a big receiver. Could be that goal line type receiver that this team hasn't had in a long time. And there you see Orr again just stepping up, getting in there. Ngakoue was there too. So I like these backup defenders here. This is what I mean. The depth on this team is amazing, I think. And now we'll see. This is a problem we had last year with returning. Here's Keenan Reynolds. As you see, he had plenty of room to run the ball. I think I'll probably have to turn the punt power down because that's should not kick the coverage, but still good to return nevertheless. And there's a nice play by Orr again. So Zachary Orr in this game, this first preseason game, is really stepping up. So here we go, another chance for Keenan Reynolds to show that he can make this team, be a kick returner, and he's got some blocks, and he's going to go, but it looks like it's going to be called back. Either way, that's what you want to see. I'll take that. If there's penalties, doesn't matter. Follow the blocks. He made some nice moves for a touchdown, as you see the rookie corner with the block in the back. But that'll help you make this team, but we'll see. Because we already have Marquise Goodwin, who we picked up in free agency. I mean, he's pretty much, I would say, supplanted there as the returner, so we'll see what happens. Now, Chris Moore, who had a pretty good season last year, was on the practice squad, came up for the injured Steve Smith. Now we see Malcolm Mitchell with a catch, makes a move, makes 2 guys miss. He's in for the touchdown. There's a flag, but once again, man, this guy is impressive. So far, I'm saying he's making this team easily, and he is definitely going to have a spot on this team, meaning having a significant role. Wow, he could be a third or fourth receiver for sure. So here we go. Here's a third down. There's Malcolm Mitchell again. Man, this guy. This is a big-time pickup. I'm loving it so far. Here's to the outside. Finds Malcolm Mitchell again. Fights for it. And he's just keeps coming up with these grabs. solid route runner. He's got some moves after the catch. So now back to the defensive side of the ball. And there's Sue Cravens. There you go. There's the free agent signing. He drops back into coverage. He can definitely do that. He could play safety really if he wanted to. But he's kind of like that Deion Buchanan type deal where he's kind of a safety, moves the linebacker, but he can play it very well. So now back to the offensive side. Malcolm Mitchell again to the outside. He's got plenty of room. Tries to make a move. Gets tackled. This guy is amazing. Could Mike Wallace be on the block now if Malcolm Mitchell continue to do this? And there he is again. Touchdown. So we have Josh Gordon, Bashard Perryman, obviously. Mike Wallace is there. We have Malcolm Mitchell, and we have Whitaker, the rookie. I mean, really, could Mike Wallace be on the block? Will he stay on this team? I don't know. There's Kenyon Drake. We'll have to see what kind of, like, maybe these backs can do, third down backs. There's Darren Waller, another guy trying to make this team the tight end. I like Darren Waller. He's got speed. He's got size. He's a converted receiver. Here's Kenyon Drake again. So that's good to see. It's good to see more running back depth. I think we're kind of good at running backs, but we end up getting the victory here, 17-10 in that game. So now we'll head out to Oakland for preseason. Week number 3, week 2 kind of got messed up. The files, something happened to it. But anyway, we are back, and here's Amari Cooper going over the rookie, our first-round pick, Murdoch. Not good to see, but he will probably struggle a little bit. Little growing pains as a rookie cornerback. And there you see Josh Gordon with the catch. Will be the #1 receiver for sure. So here we go. Third and 7. Tries it through the outside. And there's the rookie running back, Peyton, and he is down, holding his back. I can't tell what he's doing there. Definitely was hoping he would be maybe a third down running back. Coming out of the backfield, he saw that catch. That was nice. Turned up the field. But he is down. So I'm not sure we'll see what happens there. And there's Josh Gordon coming down with it over Khalil Mack. That's exactly what you want to see. We brought this guy in to be the #1 guy. He's a big-time receiver. Had some great years in Cleveland with pretty much no quarterbacks, but, you know, had his personal issues off the field. That was his biggest problem. Obviously, this is a video game, so no personal issues here. So with his talent, he can be a big-time receiver. So as you see there, the rookie Peyton, broken collarbone. He will be done for a while. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how long. And there is Sue Cravens with the tackle. Getting in there. That's good to see. So we'll have 3rd and 9. Back on the offense. Malcolm Mitchell once again. Here he comes. This explosive young receiver was brought in by the Patriots. They released him last year. We'll take that for sure. And there is Marquise Goodwin. You know, he's just not only returner, decent receiver. So, I mean, he won't see much playing time as is unless there's injuries. But see some guy we can rely on. Here's Max Williams. He'll have a bigger role this year for sure. I think we'll put him at either probably the #2 receiver, tight end. He'll get in there for sure. There's the outside, Chris Moore, and he dives in for the touchdown. So this receiving core, this is outstanding. And when we put in Joe Flacco, I mean, we have good running backs, but this might be a passing team for sure. And you see Zachary there again with the stop. So these guys that I was kind of wanted to see are playing so well in the preseason. There's Ngakoue with the sack. Just another guy maybe can put on 3rd downs as our pass rusher. So back to the offensive side. Gonna find, that's the rookie Whitaker. He makes the catch, gets upfield, gets the 1st down. These receivers are impressive for sure. He's gonna throw it up to Whitaker, and there he is. That's what he has to do. He is big. He's 6'4". He can go up over everybody, get those catches. Can he just bring him down? Can he secure him? Does he have the hands? And I mean, right there, it looks like he does for sure. That was about in triple coverage. So back to the defensive side. Connor Cook in now for the Raiders. And he'll throw a deep ball, and it is brought down. Tavin Young in the corner, who's trying to make the team as well. You know, good coverage, but just a better throw and catch. Not much you can really do there. He was there for the coverage. So now the defense is going to make a stop, and there's Bronson Kafusi. He was a top pick of the Ravens last year, was injured all last year. This is his first game back. He will have some time for sure. And there we go, Tavin Young. He makes up for it there. Brings down the running back in the open field. Will force a field goal. But yeah, back to Kafusi. Hurt all last year. I think he'll get some time. We're just going to kind of slowly bring him back before he's maybe a starter. You see Whitaker there with the catch, the rookie receiver. Now we're going to throw it up. What a catch. Malcolm Mitchell got hanging all over him. Wow. This guy, you just can't say much more about it. He is coming down with every grab. I haven't yet to see him drop one. Man, I can't wait. We need to get to the season because this team offensively, and there's Zach Orr. These just Malcolm Mitchell, Zachary Orr are the highlights so far of this preseason. Every play, they are there. They are making plays all day. And back to what we said about the safeties, you see Lucas there and Weems kind of late in reaction. I'm saying so far we're just going to stick with Webb. I mean, Weddle's there for sure. We're just going to stick with Webb. And there, I mean, I'm not even going to say anything. Zachary Orr, he just comes up with another play. The guy's looking like a monster out there. Just making play after play after play. I don't think I can't put him in the starting role, but he's going to get plenty of time for sure. He's got to be out there a lot. So we head back to the offensive side. We have a younger rookie quarterback who we just signed. Maybe put him on the practice squad. You see Darren Waller comes down with the catch, so that's good to see. So if Darren Waller can make those catches, he could make this team for sure. And here's Kenyon Drake again. Nice hole, hits it, gets the first down. Pretty much secures that game. And that would be it for that preseason number 3. We'll get the victory. So because of the whole Darren Waller thing and the depth of receivers, we trade Ben Watson to the 49ers for a draft pick. So Eric Frazier, we're going to move to the practice squad. Cortez McCown, we're going to move to the practice squad. Making some move here. Maurice Kennedy, we're going to move back to the practice squad. We'll keep Tavin Young in there to this corner. So DeAndre Payton, you see he's out for 7 weeks. We're just going to place him on the IR. So he'll be done for the season. I don't know how much time he was going to get. We'll see. Zach Mooney will get off free agency. The rookie will sign him to the practice squad, a middle linebacker. DeMarcus Arnaud, the corner, the rookie, will put him on the practice squad. Another rookie here, Kent Mayberry, will sign to the practice squad. And Sharif Shikwa will sign to the practice squad as well. So you see we need 2 more players to cut. We'll see what happens after this game. See who we have to cut here. So on our opening kickoff, and there's Jordan Lucas making a big-time play. Darren Waller comes down with it. That'll easily, I mean, Jordan Lucas was going to be on this team probably anyway, but that's a nice way to make a team even more. And then the rookie quarterback, Jacob Christie, who we ended up just signing off free agency. I want to see what he can do. He has some potential. Will he be a practice squad guy, or will he just be, as you see Webb there with the pick, or will he just be an outright release? So I was going to play him this whole game, see what he had, because in the first few games he was alright, you know, in his limited time. A couple times he just handed the ball off to get the game over. The other times he just made nice throws like that, you know, rolling out, making nice throws. You see Malcolm Mitchell. But unfortunately, as you'll see, Cardell Jones is now a game. Christie ended up getting hurt for the game. So from the limited time I see, and there's Malcolm Mitchell. Somehow they did not call that a touchdown. I don't know how. Maybe that was, I'm not really sure. He never stepped out of bounds. Looked at replay. I don't know. Maybe just because the ball. I say that's a touchdown, so who really cares? So you see Darren Waller with another catch. So Darren Waller with the trading of Ben Watson. I think he'll be on this team. Another guy. So we have to look more of a cut to the quarterback. He was hurt, Christie, for the rest of this game, but I think we're going to put him on the practice squad, so that'll be another spot gone. And you see the rookie Alomes coming down with the sack, and Ngakoue was there too. So these pass rushers, I think these guys are going to be very good. And there's Zach Orr. And there's Kaufusi with the pickup for the touchdown. So Zachary Orr making a big-time play. Kaufusi now start to get more playing time, get him into the role there. I mean, he didn't get the sack, but he was there to make the pickup. So good job. So back to the offense, and there's Malcolm Mitchell. This is just a Malcolm Mitchell highlight reel, pretty much. We'll just call that this video the Malcolm Mitchell / Zachary Orr highlight reel. So back to it. There's Kenyon Drake. Can't get anything there. He comes down with an injury, so that's not good either. We'll see what happens to Drake there. 3rd and 10. Darren Waller comes out with a big catch. Yeah, he's on this team for sure. I know it's to be like a 4th tight end, but he'll get some time in there. And the field goal there, as you see, will give the Ravens the victory in the final preseason game. Come out 4-0, but records don't really matter. Preseason doesn't really matter. So Kenyon Drake, he dislocated his elbow. What we're going to do is we're just going to put him on IR. I don't think he's going to get much playing time as it is. Very limited role. So just put him on IR. So the 2 running backs are IR. And you see James Christie here. Practice squad. So that is it. End of preseason. We don't have to cut anybody. That is it. With those 2 guys, you put them on IR. And then we put a bunch of guys on the practice squad. We're good to go. We have a solid roster. As you see, we play Pittsburgh Steelers week 1, that Thursday game. I think I'm going to definitely do the color rush for sure. I know it's the opening game, but we're definitely doing the color rush unis for sure. And let's look at the schedule. Let's see what we got here in this upcoming season. So Pittsburgh on Thursday night, and then we play Cincinnati in week 2. Monday night game against the Texans, and Pittsburgh again. So we'll end with the Steelers after week 4. Wow. Then at Minnesota, the Browns, the Bears, at Detroit on the Monday night, Green Bay, and then our bye week is late at week 10. And then we come out on Thursday against Tennessee at home. The Colts, Monday night at Cincinnati, at Jacksonville. Look at that. 4 out of our last 5 games are on the road, and the one home game is the Patriots. So that's it's a little tough there at the end. But here we go. We are done for the preseason. This team looks solid, looks deep. I love the receivers. So that is it. We'll see you in week 1 against Pittsburgh. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you week 1 against the Pittsburgh Steelers.